We just bought this sink from Lowe's and we are going to attempt to install it today. It's a stainless steel sink with a faucet included, the Giagni Trattoria. Here is the existing sink that we are going to remove. Now we've got to take out all of this underneath. So we're just gonna disconnect the pipes from underneath. All right, so we're removing the clips up here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, it's hard to see. Let's see. There's a clip there. So these sinks, let me see if I can see it, are being held up by these clips up here. So you just gotta get in here and unscrew them. That's what's holding the sink in place. Okay, there's some more clips here on this side we have to remove. Okay, so we took off all the clips underneath here, disconnected the drainage pipes here, shut off the water, pretty important, so make sure you do all that. And now, we didn't show you, but we took like a putty knife and razor blade and just kind of went around the edges so it would make it loose, so when we lift it up, it will just come right off. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna remove this excess caulk with this little razor here just to clean this all up, because we're gonna put this new sink on here because my mom wants a one big gigantic sink instead of two small deep sinks. So I'm just gonna clean this all up, make it a smooth surface for our new sink that we're gonna put in. I've got this little back section here that it's got like just a layer of caulk. And I just took a screwdriver, put this towel around it. It kind of protects it, but still remove that little caulk there. Try to get rid of all of that, especially around this little curvy area right here. Kind of tough to get rid of. This edge was really easy to get the caulk because you just took like a razor blade and cleaned up the edges. This back section is a little bit tougher because there's was just a layer, a huge layer of caulk, but I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can so we can get a smooth surface putting down this new one. So we went ahead and I didn't film any of it, but we went ahead and installed this faucet since it was we already had the sink out. It would be much easier to install it, but I didn't really film us putting it together because it's pretty self-explanatory. We wanted to spend the least amount of time as possible underneath the sink, so we went ahead and just use the foam, put it up on the counter, and just assembled it, but it was pretty straightforward for this sink. We went ahead and put the drain in, so that way we didn't have to spend that much time underneath the sink. But it's a beautiful sink, very, very well made. Feels nice. It's got this little coating for soundproof. So far, it's a very good looking sink, and now we're gonna put it in, and we're gonna put just a little bead of caulk right on the outside, this edge, because that's what the directions say. So we're just gonna put a small bead of silicone. We use the Gorilla Glue brand. We're just gonna put a bead of caulk right here. Here's the silicone sealant caulk that we're using on the sink. So now we're gonna put it inside here. We're gonna set it in place. Does it fit?
Fits.
Oh, perfect.
Kind of, sort of.
Oops.
I should have did a dry fitting before I put the caulk on her. A little bit too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just, you might need to shave off a little bit.
Right here.
Yeah, we should have did a dry fit. We didn't even think about that. Okay, rookie mistake. We're just a hair off. So we had to lift it back off, and we've got like a little corner right here that we're gonna have to shave off just to make it fit.
Almost.
Right here.
Is it still?
You see right there?
Let me see.
Go look.
You cái con nằm ở đây nó.
Oh yeah, right there.
Mark it so we just know how to shave.
Okay.
There
Let me see the light. Can you see?
Yeah, I see.
All right, so we're gonna have to cut this little piece off here because it was too small for our sink, the opening. So we had to use a Dremel, try to shave off a little bit more here. It doesn't look pretty, but it'll hopefully do the job. Just to kind of shave off a few more inches all around, because this sink is quite a bit bigger than the other sink. So hopefully this will do the trick. So here we go. This side looks good.
Looks good.
I mean, what's stuck?
Well, it's like a hair.
Oh, a hair right here. Goodness. So the sink finally fit, which it looks great. It looks really, really beautiful. So we're just tightening up these screws, and you've got to place them all around the sink. And this is the hardest part right here because you're working upside down. Here is the finished sink. We had to reconnect the PVC pipe here and attach the dishwasher hose to this, and just made one connection to the drain. We had two before, so just had to reconfigure the PVC. Okay, Mom, do the honors. Whoa. Whoa.
No need yet. See, there's a hot water. That's hot. That's hot.
It's a very good
No,
looking,
this way hot, brother.
very good looking sink.
Okay. No, maybe over here hot. Yeah, it's a right hot. It's hot. YouTube, buddy.
If all that leaking, my job done.
Say YouTube, no, put the dang thing in there.
No, I ain't do that. Because I don't people calling me.
Yeah.
So this is the sink installed. So this is the Giagni, I don't know if that's how you say it, Trattoria sink that we bought from Lowe's. It was about $400 pretty much, and then plus tax. But it came with this really nice commercial looking faucet. It's really sturdy. It's just, the sink only comes with one hole, but I think we might put some more holes for like our dishwashing soap and hand soap as well. But it's really sturdy. It's a very good looking sink. My mom really likes the handle being up front, That way, when the water drips, it drips into the sink as opposed to being out to the side. So she really likes it. This is really sturdy. Comes out really handy to spray, you know, the sides of your sink to wipe it down. So far, we really love the sink. It's got 2 settings on it. It's got just a regular flow, and then you flip this and it streams. The water's off right now because my dad had to repair the sink underneath because there was a leak. I think when we did it earlier, we didn't let the pipes set long enough. But it's a really good sink. Sorry, it's a little dirty, just because we had to fix what was underneath. But overall, I mean, it is a beautiful sink. This is it installed with one big basin. It's like a farmhouse sink. Everything is high quality. The faucet feels really nice, industrial. I mean, overall, we're very pleased with how it turned out. My mom went from a 2 basin to 1 big basin because she wanted to be able to wash big pots, and with this sink, that definitely does it all. So this is the completed sink that we installed. It's very good looking sink and faucet, and this is on a stream, and then you can do the little shower here too, but kind of gets all over the place on that setting, so I don't really like that, but this is pretty awesome. Really easy to clean your big pans. It's commercial grade. I mean, this is for the serious cooks and people who do a lot of dishes, a lot of big pots. This is what you need.